What if the very genes you're born with don't have to dictate your brain's future? A groundbreaking new study offers a powerful message of hope, suggesting that the food on your plate could be one of your strongest weapons against genetic dementia risk. While dementia is understood to spring from a complex mix of genetic, lifestyle, and environmental influences, one genetic variant stands out as a particularly potent threat: APOE4. This common gene variant is a major player in Alzheimer's disease, the most frequent form of dementia. Merely inheriting one copy of APOE4 from a parent can triple an individual's risk. For those who inherit two copies, one from each parent, the risk of developing Alzheimer's skyrockets, making them up to 12 times more likely to face the disease. But here's where it gets incredibly empowering. This same research, published in the prestigious journal Nature Medicine, indicates that this formidable genetic risk might not be a fixed fate. A US-based research team discovered that adhering to a Mediterranean-style diet, abundant in vegetables, fruits, nuts, and whole grains, while notably low in red and processed meats, was linked to a lower likelihood of developing dementia and a slower rate of cognitive decline over a remarkable 30-year study period. And this is the part most people miss. The protective effect of the diet was most pronounced for those at the very highest genetic risk, individuals carrying two copies of the APOE4 variant. As one of the study's authors, Yuxi Liu, a researcher affiliated with a Harvard University hospital, explained, the findings imply that dietary strategies, specifically the Mediterranean diet, could help reduce the risk of cognitive decline and stave off dementia by broadly influencing key metabolic pathways. Liu emphasized that while this dietary advice is beneficial for everyone, it may be even more important for individuals at a higher genetic risk, such as those carrying two copies of the APOE4 genetic variant. The study's robust methodology involved analyzing decades of data from over 5,700 individuals, meticulously tracking their long-term eating patterns, blood samples, and genetic information. The team focused on the Mediterranean diet because of its established reputation in other studies for promoting cognitive health in later life. They sought to understand if this benefit varied by genetics and to investigate the role of blood metabolites, which are tiny molecules that act as a real-time report card on how our bodies process food and function. Now, let's address a point that often sparks debate: the role of genetics versus lifestyle. It's a controversial and vital discussion. Does this research mean we can completely override our genetic blueprint with diet? The answer is nuanced. While the study is profoundly hopeful, it's crucial to understand that carrying the APOE4 variant does not make Alzheimer's a certainty. It simply increases the odds. Conversely, following a healthy diet does not make it a guarantee you'll avoid it. It powerfully shifts the odds in your favor. The study itself has limitations, primarily that its participant pool was mostly of European descent and well-educated. The researchers openly state that larger, more diverse studies are needed to confirm these exciting results universally. This leads to a thought-provoking question for you. In an era of advancing medicine, should doctors begin to incorporate genetic and metabolic testing as a standard part of assessing a patient's risk for Alzheimer's? Some might argue it could lead to unnecessary anxiety, while others would say knowledge is power, enabling proactive, personalized prevention strategies like dietary changes. The research team is already looking ahead, hoping to explore whether targeting specific metabolites through diet or other means could lead to tailored interventions. So, what do you think? Can a forkful of leafy greens truly stand up to a powerful genetic predisposition? Do these findings change how you view the power of everyday lifestyle choices? We're eager to hear your thoughts. Share your agreement, disagreement, or personal experiences in the comments below.